Back in the day, I was this skinny, petite girl, 46 kilos, just trying to figure it all out. In fact, if I'm being honest, I was what some might call skinny fat. I had no muscle definition. Welcome back to Beyond Strength podcast. I'm your host, Levie Nacional. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart: building muscles. Whether you're starting your fitness journey looking to gain lean muscles or just curious about how to train smarter, this episode is packed with insights and fun personal stories. So let's rewind for a moment. Do you remember what it was like when you first stepped into the gym? I do. Back in the day, I was this skinny, petite girl, 46 kilos, just trying to figure it all out. In fact, if I'm being honest, I was what some might call skinny fat. I had no muscle definition, but I also wasn't exactly lean in the places I wanted to be. I looked like a lost girl in the gym, and believe me, I felt like one too. But here's the thing: I wasn't lost. I had determination. I got certified as a personal trainer and aced my level 2 and level 3 certifications, then began training clients. But even with all that knowledge, I struggled with confidence. I was this small, timid girl training my clients and surrounded with these big, buff guys who, let's face it, were sometimes skeptical. I'd overhear whispers like, "Why are you training with her? Train with me. I'll show you how to build muscles." So, what did I do? I took on the challenge. I decided to focus on building my muscles: lean, strong, and aesthetically pleasing muscles. And it wasn't just about proving others wrong, it was about proving something to myself. Here's where my fitness transformation really took off. I started a proper muscle building program. Lots of compound movements like squats, deadlifts, pull ups, bench presses, and barbell rows. You name it, I was doing it. No fluff, just big lifts. I pushed my body beyond limits, progressively increasing the weights, and before I knew it, I started seeing results. Not overnight, of course, but over months and years of showing up. So let's break it down for anyone who wants to gain muscles without bulking up and getting fluffy. I'm talking about lean muscle, the kind that looks great and makes you feel strong. Here are the fundamentals. First, let's talk about lifting heavy with good form. When I first started, I was meticulous about form. Coming fresh out of certification, I knew the science of lifting, anatomy, biomechanics, all that. But lifting heavy is key. Challenge your muscles. Start with a manageable weight, focus on your technique, and then progressively overload. For example, if you're squatting 10 kilos this week and then your forearm feels solid, add a kilo or two next week. Progression is where the magic happens. Now, let me address something I see a lot in gyms: imbalance. You got guys curling 20 kilos with their biceps, but squatting the same weight? What's up with that? Prioritize the big lifts. Do deadlifts and barbell rows instead, before you spend so much time with isolation exercises like bicep curls. It's all about building a solid foundation first. Next up, eating clean. You really are what you eat. When I started my fitness journey, I thought I could eat whatever I wanted for as long as I was lifting. Burgers, pizza, fries. It was all fair game. But I quickly realized that while I was gaining muscles, I wasn't seeing definition. So I cleaned up my diet and I focused on lean proteins, complex carbs, and healthy fats. Meal prepping became my best friend. It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good too. Now, I rarely eat out, and I found a system that works for me. Sure, I allow myself an occasional treat. I'm human. But 90% of the time, I stick to whole, nutritious foods. Your body will reward you for that effort, inside out. And now, let's not forget the power of rest and recovery. Here's a fun fact: your muscles don't grow while you're lifting, they grow while you're resting. Recovery is non negotiable. This means getting enough sleep 7 to 9 hours a night, taking rest days, and allowing your body to recover between sets. If you're constantly pushing yourself without rest, you're setting yourself up for burnout and injury. Oh, let's talk about stress. Chronic stress increases cortisol levels, which is a muscle building killer. Find ways to manage your stress, whether it's yoga, meditation, or just blasting your favorite playlist and hitting the weights. Personally, I've found that music and a good workout are my ultimate stress relievers. Whatever works for you, find it and stick with it. Finally, tracking your progress is a game changer. You can't improve what you don't measure. I've seen people in the gym who never track their lifts. How do you know if you're getting stronger? So, whether it's an app like FitNotes, Google Sheets, or good old fashioned pen and paper, for as long as you're finding a system that works for you, you could write down what you're lifting, how many reps, and how you're feeling. Here's a tip: record yourself while exercising, because watching your form can help you assess your technique, identify areas to improve, and track your progress over time. This one really helped me see if I was actually doing it right or making mistakes. It's a simple way to stay consistent and see real results. Before we wrap up, I've got a little challenge for you. Pick one or all of the three challenges for the week. Give it a try and let me know how it goes. First challenge is to incrementally increase the weight you're lifting. Choose a lift like deadlift, add a kilo or two to your usual load. Second challenge is to start meal prepping. Even if it's just one snack or a meal, prepare something healthy at home instead of eating out. Third challenge is to improve your sleep. If you're going to bed at 1 a.m., try moving it up at midnight. All right, that's it for today. Remember, building muscle isn't just about lifting weights. It's about consistency, balance, and care. To truly transform your body, you need to prepare, physically and mentally, because this journey is hard and it won't magically get easier. But as you put in the work, you'll improve, getting stronger and more disciplined. Accept this reality early, and the results will follow. Knowing what to do isn't enough. You have to act on it, build daily habits, refine them, and embrace the challenge. No shortcuts. You lose them if you don't use them. So lift heavy, eat clean, rest well, and manage your stress. You got this. Until next time, stay strong and go beyond your strengths. This is Levie National signing off.